was nice. I like their autumn squash soup. No glasses today. My eye's doing better, which makes me very happy. I mean, my husband says I look good in glasses, but I can't stand wearing them. They bother me so much. I have a pretty high prescription, so even though I pay for the lenses that are lightweight, they're still heavy. Yes, it does. I remember my dad, he had like a dent around his ear and his nose area, on the bridge of his nose. I want to get LASIK too. I promised myself that for my 60th birthday I would go get LASIK, but I have both near and far sighted. So even if they do it, I will still need glasses for reading. But that's okay. It would be lovely to wake up in the morning and open my eyes and be able to see. Yes, and then when you take a shower, you can't see anything, because if you take them off and if you leave them on, they get all fogged up. Unknown, welcome, welcome. Nice that you had time to come and join us today. I have had vision problems since I was like 8. I got my first pair of glasses at 9. I hated wearing them. And I didn't start wearing contacts till I was almost 30. I have a lot of allergies, so I have to wear the, I think they're called Oasis. Wow, you beat me 6. Yeah, one of my daughters inherited my lack of vision. The other one got her father's great vision. He only needs readers and he's in his 50s, so lucky him. Thank you so much, Green Gun Boy 2. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's like we lived a parallel life. I didn't want to wear them either. I would just sit in the front all the time. And then I also learned that by sitting at the front, the teacher tends not to pick on you as much as the kids that are sitting in the back. So that taught me a lesson, a life lesson. From then on, I always sat in the front, whether I wore the glasses or not. Thank you, Green Boy Gun 2. Green Gun Boy 2. Said it backwards. Well, I hated getting called on to whenever we had to do a presentation or a speech, any of those things. I would volunteer to go first, get it over with. It was very hard to do because you have this rush of blood to your head. My face would turn all red and I couldn't hear anything. It was almost like like a hum in my head. I couldn't hear what the teacher would say. But I would get it over with first because the teacher would grade you a little more lenient. And then they would point out things that the next person shouldn't do. I was done, I can relax and just enjoy everybody else's presentation. brace yourself. I know when I went to college, we had to do a speech class. It was a requirement. I was studying to be a school teacher for elementary school. And that was one of the requirements, was a speech class. And I had to learn how to tone myself down and slow it so that I can cover more time, because they would give me a report that you would have to write on a particular topic. And they would say, okay, you gotta do a 5-minute speech. Well, there's only so much you can say when you're nervous. I would slow it down a lot. Oh, you did plays. Oh, you're braver than me. I never did any plays. I went to a Catholic private school for middle school. And the one thing that we did too was chorus. We would sing. Thank you so much. We would sing. And since I'm tone deaf, I could never stay in rhythm. No harmony at all for me. So I remember Sister Phyllis Marie telling me, just move your mouth, but don't say anything. That's how bad I was, that even a nun would tell me not to sing. It's okay. We all have our our strong points, and mine is definitely not singing or music. Your grandma, she went to was it a Catholic school or another type of religion? So she had nuns in school. Our nuns lived on the actual school. Yeah, it was Catholic, yeah. We had, trying to get this off the microphone here, stuck on pretty good. Oh, forget it. I guess I'll have to work around it. Oh, goodness. Well, at least she found some sort of safety with them. That's nice. I'm glad she was able to find that safety, that support. Eventually I'll figure out how to get this. There we go. Sorry if it's a little too loud there, guys. There we go. Got it off. Well, every child feels safe. You know, it's hard to believe that one of the most important things in this world is children. And yet, there's no way of teaching people. I mean, I think it should be a class that you get to take before you have any children. At least a little mini course where it teaches you how to take care of them. I remember youngest of three. And my next sibling was born when I was almost 10. I was 9.5 when she was born. So I knew how to change diapers. I knew how to feed a baby. I was okay with giving them a bath. But even then, I still freaked out when that umbilical cord fell. I was freaking out completely. I called my husband back then. There was no cell phones. It was beepers. I beeped him, and he called me from where he was, and I was in tears, freaking out that the umbilical cord, when I went to change her diaper, it just came off. That was the only thing that really got to me. It was not an easy one. But not everyone has the luxury that I had of having a sibling much younger than you, so you can have a little trial run and not feel overwhelmed when it's your turn to have a child, if you so choose to have one. Not everyone wants to have kids, and not everyone should have kids. My youngest, one time during Christmas, she had decided that she wanted to plug in the Christmas lights underneath this tree. It was like a palm that we had in front of the house. I think they call it a pineapple palm or a rubellini. And it has like these long, thank you Ashley, it has like these long, what do they call thorns, really long thorns that look like needles. And on her way back up from plugging it in, she sliced her cheek. Big old gash. My husband called me all freaking out. And I said to him, go to the emergency room. I will meet you there. So that was the biggest scare we had, was when her face got sliced. And then another time she was playing softball in the backyard, and an adult fell on her and broke her arm. So she's the one that was the most accident prone. And yes, both were under daddy's supervision, because mommy would not let them do stuff like that. The youngest one, this is a funny story. And the youngest one, the oldest one, he had given her some peanuts, and she stuck a peanut in her nose, and he was trying to get it out, and it would just keep going deeper and deeper, and he was just freaking out. Thank you, Ashley. He was just freaking out. He was thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to get away with this? What am I going to do? How am I going to get her out of this peanut out of her nose? I'm going to have to call Sylvie to help me. He was looking for tweezers and all this, and all of a sudden, she sneezed, and the peanut flew across the room. Baby didn't think, but that's very sweet. So then he tells me the story when I got home from work, and he could not stop laughing. I sighed, did you want nails like this? Or did you want nails like this? I gather yes is for this one. Oh, yeah, homemade peanut butter, that's funny. We have a local store called Publix. That is my to-go-to pleasure. Their actual commercials say Publix where shopping is a pleasure, and it is. It's such a pleasure. I enjoy going there so much. Greenwise Market, Publix Greenwise Market, and you can actually go and make your own nut butter, whichever one you choose. They have all the big bins with different nuts, and then you can run it through the machine. I like making the almond butter there. That's my favorite, is almond butter. They also make yeah, almond butter is delicious. I use it when I make my overnight oats. I put a little bit of almond butter with almond milk in the blender, blend that up, and then I throw it over my oatmeal, put it in a little container in the fridge, and then the next morning I have it with half of a banana. Are you the one that, hi side, are you the one that gave me all those views on that particular video? Just so that you guys know, I take these lives and I put them on the YouTube. Oh, there you go, Jinx. I'm about to talk about YouTube and you're asking me. That's funny. It's on my tree link. Or link tree, I don't know what they're called. My daughter sets everything up for me. Someone had asked for some tapping. So I'm going to do a little tapping too. Just talking, it's the same. You can just go from my link. Yes, I do. I have them both, the tennis ball and the pumpkin. High side, it's on my link. On my Hi, Mort, thank you so much. It's the same name, Just Talking ASMR. Thank you so much for the rose. Sorry. So here's my pumpkin. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm actually going to go to the produce stand tomorrow. Thank you, Ash. I'm going to go to the produce stand tomorrow to buy some real pumpkin. The Spanish pumpkin. I think that's the best tasting of them all because the butternut squash lately hasn't been that great. It doesn't have good flavor. And the Spanish Spanish one is my favorite. And then there's the spaghetti. The spaghetti one is pretty good. I've used that one. And that one's pretty simple. You can make it in the microwave. You just cut it open and pour a little bit of olive oil in it. And then you put it, wet cloth over it, and you zap it in the mic. And then you just take a fork, move it around, and you got some spaghetti. I don't like the ones that they use for pumpkin pie or for jack-o'-lanterns. That one, it's very complicated, very hard to work with for cooking. I think every pumpkin is hard to cut, and that's why they last a long time. Yeah, calabaza. Calabaza is my favorite. We have a local produce stand that I can get calabaza for like 69 cents a pound. I buy a nice big one, and then I share with my mom because she loves calabaza. And it's so sweet. It's really good. I'm not big on pumpkin seeds. I like the, what is that one called? The sunflower seeds. I buy the lightly salted sunflower seeds because I find that if I have too many of the ones that come normally salted, I end up getting like blisters on my lips because of the salt. It's too much salt for me. She only makes it once a year, the calabaza. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Oh, persimmons. That is my little heaven. I love persimmons. Well, my local store, Publix, they carry them year round, the persimmons. But, of course, they're more pricey when it's not there's the season for them. But around this time till almost Christmas, you can find them reasonably priced. I tried growing fruit trees in my yard, and the first one failed, the second one failed. I've tried almonds also. Neither one had survived. Shouldn't they, right? IH8MFS. Wow, thank you so much. That's what I say. They should sponsor me. I'm constantly talking about them. They're amazing. They have the best and most fresh products. Maybe I'll send them a copy of this video. Oh, I like that. Thanks. almost like if you were having macadamia nuts, kinda, and they're really good and healthy for you. And then the skin, I heard that you can make other things with it too. I haven't really gotten into it to find out all the different things. I know that you have to oil the knife when you're gonna cut it, because then it'll get all this sticky stuff on it and it'll be hard to take it off. I gave up pork years ago, so it sounds very appealing to me to try that. My organic Publix, the Greenwise, they have the jackfruit and they sell it in pieces. But like I said, I haven't ventured into doing that one. I ventured into the tofu and I make that in different ways. I make the tofu into ground tofu and it comes out really good. Yeah, I think everyone loves pulled pork sandwiches. What I do now is I just take chicken breast and then I boil it and shred it. Not in a lot of water, just a little bit of water. And then I shred it with seasonings and everything in the water. Shred it up, add the barbecue sauce, and it gives me kind of like that pulled pork. It's just I watched a documentary about how smart. You sent me corn. Love corn. I found a way to make corn in your microwave, and it's amazing. I buy a thing called a potato bag, where you can bake a potato for 4 minutes and put it inside this bag. And that's how I make my corn. I take just a couple of the outer leaves off. I cut off the tip on the top, and then I put it top into the bag so that the top is on the inside and then the tail of the corn is on the outside where the opening of the bag is. I put it in the microwave for 4 minutes, let it sit for like 5, and then give it another 2 minutes. Take it out, pull back all the leaves from the corn and remove the silk. Put your butter on it and oh goodness. It's like if you're having just candy corn. That's how good it is, because the silk helps sweeten it. It is really, really yummy. Again, it's called a potato bag. And you can actually make a baked potato in it. They should sponsor me too, right? I have not tried Dominican chicken. Is it? What kind of seasonings do they put in it? I mean, I'm a Cuban, so I have all that Caribbean type of cooking in my family too. I've had the Puerto Rican gandules, and I've made it myself too. And I love the Puerto Rican pasteles made with the patatas and plátanos and all that. Oh, that is delicious. My mom's friend used to make it for me, but she would make it with chicken instead of the pork, and that was really good. Thank you, Camille. That's very sweet. We make empanadas. I don't know if the Mexican empanadas are different than the Cuban empanadas. Adobo. I think that's the to-go thing for Spanish people is the adobo. And then the arroz y frijoles negro. It's another favorite, right? Arroz y frijoles negro. That's rice and black beans. Cubans are very famous for the rice and the black beans. Moro. What is chicken mole? Or mole? I figure it's mole in Spanish. Is there a specific seasoning to the mole? Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. We say con. Chicken with chocolate. Very interesting. That is so interesting. That sounds like a mix that my youngest daughter would make. She puts chocolate in everything. The other day she got a cheeseburger from McDonald's, and she put a chocolate chip cookie in it. And then yesterday she got pizza, and she melted chocolate and put it all on top of it. It was pizza with pepperoni and sausage. The girl, thank you. Welcome from North Carolina. Oh wow, England. Spicy and smoky sweet. That sounds interesting. I haven't had it. Maybe when I go to a Mexican restaurant, I'll ask if they make it. Yes, rice with the yellow rice with the chicken. Is it cooked together? Because we make a rice with yellow chicken, but we call it arroz con pollo. And we put peas in it. We also make it kind of a little soupy. And then we make maduros, which is plantains, sweet plantains. And we fry it. I use my air fryer now. Well, in the past, they used to use saffron, but now you can't find saffron. And for the Spanish stores, it's very pricey. I make it with the turmeric, yeah. I actually buy the roots and I grind it myself. They have a thing called bahia, I think it's called, which is just dye. Powdered dye is pretty much what it is. My mom buys that, and I told her I don't cook with that. And she wanted me to pick her up one. And I said to her, well, I'll pick it up for you, but please don't put it in any of the food that I'm going to eat, because I don't want that. Arroz con pollo is not that difficult to make. Excuse me. There's a lot of shortcuts that you can take now. I had a friend that was asking me, an American friend, she was asking me how to make it. Pollo guisado. Okay. Well, see, we call guisado to us. It's kind of like a stew kind of thing where we put a lot of vegetables and then the broth and the chicken or beef. So it's like a big old pot of lots of veggies with meat, with some sort of meat. It's a guiso, is what we call it, guiso. But basically we all cooked pretty much the same things, just a little different in the seasoning and calling it a different name. Wanted to see if you can see this. Look up there. Oh, look. Oh my goodness, yes. Up, look up for me. Oh, to the left. Go to the right. And we're hypnotizing. Back and forth, and we get closer. There we go, there we go. And let's go through the cylinder and see how that goes. I just popped that one out of there. I had the light pointing at my camera so that it could give me better view of what we're writing and talking about. And it started to flicker, so I figured I'd turn it off, but I thought I would give a little impromptu eye exam. Let's do a little massage. I'm going to put the other cover on so we can do a little scalp massage. Let me mute for a second. assimilated into the culture, and so did my parents. There weren't many Cubans up in Indiana. Very, very small amount of Cubans. I think there were a total of maybe 5 or 6 families. There were Spanish people, though. Some Puerto Ricans, some Mexicans. A lot of Italians and Polish people, though. fine as I thought it would be. There's such a mess going on top of this desk.